Hello friends, welcome to youtube.com oblique Dr. Ved channel. I am Dr. P.R. Patel, Professor Head, Veterinary Medicine. We start here with viral diseases, and one of the most important disease of domestic animal is, and everybody knows its importance, foot and mouth disease. This is very important in the field condition. It is frequently occurring. At the same time, for the veterinary student, it is very much important. It may be asked as a full question or blanks, definition or MCQ. This disease is also important for providing a good animal service. It is a part of our veterinary service. In foot and mouth disease, part 1, we will discuss synonym, introduction and definition, etiology, epidemiology, transmission. This is very important viral disease of domestic animals. Here we will see the synonyms of foot and mouth disease. It is popularly known as, in short, FMD, foot and mouth disease. The name of the disease derived because there are vesicular lesions in the foot of the animal and vesicular lesions in the mouth of animal. It is also called as aphthous fever, the name derived from the etiology. The name of virus is aphthous. It is also called as epizootic aphthia in certain region. It occurs as an epidemic outbreak. Aphthia, name of virus. Another name, aptosa, and it is also called as fast moving disease, FMD. Really, it is very fast moving, fast spreading disease. Like this, I have mentioned only few names. There are more than 15-20 names and different names in different countries in different languages. But these are the famous synonyms. This is very much important for the field condition and for the farmers also. Here we will see introduction and definitions. Foot and mouth disease is generally an acute disease. There is a fever, temperature, so it is a febrile disease. And it is highly contagious disease because the disease spread by contacts, and highly contagious means it spread very fast. It is a disease of all cloven-footed animals, Artiodactyla. The word cloven-hoofed means the hoof split into two toes. These animals are called as a cloven-hoofed animals. The causative agent or the name of virus is aphthovirus, and the disease is characterized by vesicular eruptions and erosions in the epithelium of buccal cavity, tongue, nose, teeth, and feet. Vesicle means it is a fluid-filled blisters. The vesicle contain a fluid, a straw-colored fluid, and after rupture of this vesicle, the raw surface remain that is red in color, fiery red in color, which is very painful. It is the erosions. Most commonly, these vesicles and erosions found in the epithelium of buccal cavity and feet. The disease has got high morbidity. In some cases, it is nearly 100%, but a very low mortality. Here, we will study the information about the etiology. The causative agent, the name of virus is aphthovirus. Aphthovirus belong to a group, Picorna group, and it is the smallest virus of animal origin. It is SS RNA virus. Remember here, there are 7 serotypes of this virus: O, A, C, South African Territories 1, similarly S82 and S83, and Asia 1. These are the 7 serotypes of the FMD virus. In India, there are 4 major serotypes existing. One must remember this. And 4 major serotypes are O, A, C, and Asia 1. And major subtypes in India, very common are of A are A22, A5, and A10. Of this, most prevalent is A22. Here the important thing is that infection with one serotype does not confer immunity against another serotype. So all serotypes are immunologically or antigenically different. This is the important thing to remember in this foot and mouth disease virus, that all the serotypes are antigenically different. We continue the etiology to know some of the properties of the virus, important properties useful for the diagnosis. The virus grows very well in cell cultures. The cell cultures used are primary bovine tongue epithelium, because this is highly sensitive, or bovine thyroid cells, primary pig kidney, calf kidney, and lamb kidney cells. In this, scientists can culture the virus. The cell lines which are highly suitable for the growth of FMD virus are baby hamster kidney 21. In short, we can call it as a BHK21, and IBRS2 cells. The virus multiply to produce cytopathic effect within 24 to 48 hours, and the virus is highly cytolytic. For the diagnosis, virus we can inject into the susceptible animals. So susceptible experimental animals are guinea pigs, suckling mice, hamsters, and rabbits. Some of the strain of FMD virus grow in embryonated eggs of 14 days old, and the route is chorioallantic membrane or intravenous route. In this presentation, we see epidemiology of the foot and mouth disease. Foot and mouth disease occur naturally in all cloven-footed or cloven-hoofed animals. It may be either domestic or wild animals. The most susceptible hosts are cattle and buffaloes. The next susceptibility is in pigs. Disease observed rarely in sheep, goats, and camels, but most susceptible cattle and buffaloes. Next susceptible pigs. Susceptible wild animals are African buffalo, elephants, hedgehogs, deer, and antelopes. Epidemiologically, these wildlife are important because at the border between the forest and other areas, these wildlife constantly share the infection to the domestic animal. So, because of this wildlife, it creates a problem in prevention and control of the disease. To control the disease in wildlife is very difficult. Man shows the mild symptoms. So it has a mild zoonotic importance. The virus also recovered from pharynx and tonsils of man when in contact with the FMD infected animals. And sometimes there is vesicles on the hand due to foot and mouth disease in men. We continue here the epidemiology, and of all diseases, this foot and mouth disease is of great economic importance in our country because this disease causes reduction of milk production. When disease occur, immediately milk production goes down. And even after the animal recover, the reduced milk production will come up, but it will not come up to a normal level. So even after cure of the disease, the milk production remain subnormal. There is reduction in meat, reduction in working efficiency of cattle, especially bullocks and male animals. In some of the cases, there is abortion, and after abortion, there is infertility. Virus affect the heart of the calf, so mortality in the calf. When disease is present, there is extra cost of treatment, prevention, and control. So this disease is very costly in India and it drains the economy of the farmer. So this disease is very economic importance from disease point of view. Foot and mouth disease is present in all countries of tropical regions. In most of the European countries, the disease is eradicated. It is present in Asia, that is present in India also. Outbreak is common in winter season because the sun rays, the ultraviolet rays are detrimental for the virus. So this virus outbreak is observed in mostly winter season. The cattle may act as a carrier following recovery from foot and mouth disease, another problem for prevention and control. So scientists coin one sentence, cattle as an indicator. Cattle as an indicator for the presence of disease because cattle suffers the most susceptible animal. Cattle as an indicator, pigs as a amplifier. The pigs amplify the disease, amplify the virus, spread the virus. Pig as an amplifier and sheep as a maintenance host. It occurs very rarely in sheep and goat and not much alarming symptoms. So sheep act as a maintenance host. So this sentence is very much important. Cattle as an indicator of disease, pig as an amplifier of disease, and sheep act as a maintenance of host. In this presentation, we see the transmission of disease. This disease is a fast moving disease, FMD, fast moving disease, spreads very fast, very rapidly. The spread is by contact with secretions and excretions of infected animal. Almost all secretions and excretions are infected. Urine, milk, feces, and especially saliva, because there are vesicles in the mouth. This vesicle contains straw-colored fluid. This fluid contains large number of the viruses, these quantified viruses. So this virus comes out through saliva. From saliva, when animal drinks the water is infected, large number of virus. When animal take the food is infected. So saliva infects not only the surrounding area, but also infects the water and food. So disease spreads very fast. The main route of transmission is inhalation and aerosol route. Because of the wind, the virus spread in the direction of wind. So virus enter into the body through inhalation and through aerosol route by air. Transmission by direct contact with infected animal or indirect contact with the infected animal, such as saliva, excretion, secretions, clothing, food, water, utensils, urine, milk, feces, saliva, etc. The entry of infection is through inhalation, through abraded skin or wound on the skin, through intact conjunctiva, through garbage, contaminated vaccine and insemination. For a veterinarian clinician, this is very much important. While doing vaccine, please take strict sterilized precaution. And while insemination also, if the bull is infected, the semen of the bull contain virus. So this is important for a veterinarian. Contaminated vaccines and insemination spread the disease. Mechanical transmission may also occur with wild animals, birds, and other non-susceptible domestic animals. These animals may not suffer from disease, may not harbor disease, but they pick up the infection and mechanically transmit to the other, our domestic animals. Friends, I have presented this important disease for the veterinarians. Google is providing free service. Facebook is providing free service. Dr. P.R. Patel is also providing free service. There is no charge at all. Only you have to provide free service for sharing this information to our veterinarians and students so that they can get knowledge. There is no charge for that. And they provide a real service to our domestic animals. To support and to progress of this channel, requested to subscribe this channel so that you can get more and more this type of videos. Thank you very much for observing this video.